Hello and welcome, this is RSN8887 and today I want to show you a let's play of one of my favorite video games, Super Mario Bros. On the original Nintendo NES, Nintendo Entertainment System, a game from 1984. I'm playing on my MiSTer FPGA with my original Nintendo controller. I want to do a let's play today without warp zones. See how far I can get. I think I can finish this game. I finished it a few times already in my practice runs. And tell you why I like this game so much. So here I am, Mario. I can jump if I push the button short. I do a small jump. If I push it for a long time, I do a long jump. And when I move left and right, I walk. And when I hold the B button down while walking, then I will run. And when I run, I can jump higher than when I walk. I love the blocks here in the game. The world is so interactive. Here is my first item, the mushroom. I become big. It gives me 1 hit point, but also makes me bigger so that my hitbox is larger and I can be hit more easily. I can defeat enemies by jumping on them, the Goombas here. We loved that as kids. We used to own this game as kids, my brother and I. We had a Nintendo back in the day and we loved this game. I remember even before we had our own Nintendo, we saw it at the department stores and saw kids playing it. It was so fascinating. All the details that were in this game. Nintendo really kind of invented platforming, the platforming genre. By the way, my friend told me that this flag looks to him like a peace symbol, but of course I think it's meant to be a skull. Like the skull and crossbones from in pirate ships, pirate flags. Here, this is one of those levels that always fascinated me. So first of all, there are chain reactions. I can hit one Goomba, jump off, hit the next one. Then when I hit these stones, notice how they move up a little bit when you hit them. There's like, it's almost like there's physics, you know, some laws in this game, some rules that the game world works by. This stone has coins in it. The sound, bling bling, when you get the coin, it sounds so good. It's such an accomplishment. And you can hit the stone over and over, get up to 10 coins. Here the turtles, when you jump on them, they become a shell. The shell can then move and destroy other enemies. What a cool idea of how elements in the game interact with each other and create a kind of world, simulation almost, of a world with its own rules. Like here, the coins, how they are blinking golden, and when they are on top of a stone, when I hit the stone from below, the coin will get collected. Bling. Everything works together to give the impression of an interactive world in this game. Here there's a secret 1-up mushroom to give me an extra life. On the top you see the display of my score, my coins. Every 100 coins are an extra life, so it is very important in this game to collect all the coins. Then the world I'm in, there's 8 worlds in this game. There are 8 worlds, 4 stages in each world. And then there's the time limit, very important. Time is always ticking down. So the extra life, in my opinion, is one of the most rewarding bonus items in old games like this, since your lives are limited. And every time you get an extra life, you feel this really means something. I got a whole new life. So today I will try to play here on my MiSTer FPGA without cheats, without any warp zones. I will try to play every single world, not skipping any worlds, because the game does have warp zones which allow you to skip worlds. But I find it most fun to actually play the levels and not skip any. I played this a lot as a kid. Now as an adult, I started playing it again a couple weeks ago, seriously. And it's just as much fun as back then. And I don't think as a kid I could finish it. Now as an adult I can definitely finish it. I finished it a few times, like 3 times already. I refuse to look in any solutions or anything, or maps or so. So the only secrets I will use here today are the ones I found myself. As kids, we knew almost all the secrets, but I've forgotten a lot of them. So it took me a while even to find some of the secrets again. Here we enter the first castle in the game. I have 5 lives. The castle always has a boss in it. I love these rotating fire sticks of fire here. And here we also see something. This design of the rooms in this castle, it will appear again in later castles. I think the developers didn't have much memory. I think the game used up about 70 or so kilobytes of memory only. So in order to fit the whole game into memory, the developers used certain rooms, designs over and over again. Even in the later levels, you will see similar designs, but with added hazards, added obstacles to make it harder later, but still you will see the same designs repeat. So once you're powered up like this, now Mario, I can shoot the fireball. And as a kid I never used the fireball much, but now I realize that it is a lot of fun to just shoot the fireball a lot. It reminds me a little bit of a shmup almost, a shoot 'em up, spaceship shoot 'em up, because this wine took me a while to find. This goes up into the clouds for some bonus coins. Because when you can shoot, the game actually becomes quite a bit easier. Just like in one of those spaceship type shmups where when you are powered up, the game becomes easy, and then when you lose your power up, it suddenly becomes really hard. The same thing happens here in Mario. And then you have to practice both ways, right? You want to practice basically your comeback. You want to practice when you lose the fireball, can you still make it, you know, without it? Reminded me a lot of shmups. Oops. The trampoline here, you just have to push the jump button at just the right time when the trampoline is down to get catapulted up. So far so good. I'm in world 2. Here we go into the underground or the water. We are already in the water. As a kid I never liked the water levels much, but now I really enjoy them. The controls are completely different. In the water you push the jump button to swim up, and if you push it very fast, then you can swim up very fast. So it's kind of a fun mechanic because you mash the button to swim. And then we have those squid. The squid move in such weird diagonals. All the motion here is along these funny diagonals, so it just requires to learn kind of a new mechanic here. I also love the little air bubbles that Mario spits out. I mean, this game, the graphics are okay, but later games on the NES, on the Nintendo, had much better graphics, so this is... The graphics are okay, but they are not what this game is famous for. It's more the gameplay and design of it that makes it so much fun. I could play this game over and over again. I've played it so many times. It just never stops being fun. This is a level with the flying fish that kind of jump randomly up. This is a level that I found was very scared of as a kid. But now I don't think it's that difficult anymore. You can just kind of run through it. You just have to sometimes slow down a bit to make sure the fish can pass you. But otherwise, I find it much less scary now than as a kid. But there are some random elements in this game. Like the way the fish jump up, I think that's pretty much random. Here we are at the second castle. Now fireballs jump up. That iconic look of Mario when he picks up the fireball flower. Now I can shoot, which is helpful at the boss. Here, the foreshadowing. We see the fire of the boss already, even before we see the boss. This reminds me of Legend of Zelda 1, when you can hear the dragon breathe in the dungeon before you get to him. Like, it gives you this feeling that, oh, there's the boss somewhere, but I'm close by. Really cool. If I shoot the boss here, it will turn into an enemy. I think it shows me that it was just a disguise. This is not really the actual boss. Just an intermediate boss disguised as Bowser. When I run, I can jump higher, so that's how I got up there, by running. Nowadays, most of the time when I play this game, I run, because running through the levels fast is so much fun. But if you're a beginner, you don't have to run. You can just walk, and then the game becomes a bit slower and maybe a bit easier. Some of these holes, you know, Mario can just run over, see? Which is also a cool mechanic. A nice little idea. That you can run over little holes. Here we see this chain reactions you can cause. Here we have the first Hammer Brothers. You can do the Hammer Brother dance. I will just show it to you. When the Hammer Brother is right in front of me, I can do the Hammer Brother dance here. Stare him down. He won't hit me because the hammers that he throws always move in this arc over me. This took me a while to find again. But there's another vine here. I missed one coin. This is another thing that Nintendo always loves to do in their level designs. They put in this bonus room, right? But you can get some coins, but if you really want to get all the coins, that's quite a challenge. Like for the experts, right? They can try to get really every single coin. I accidentally shot that turtle. That shell could have given me a lot of points by defeating all these enemies in a row. That's one of the small issues I have with this game. Once you have the fireball, since the shoot button is the same as the run button, when you want to run, you will also shoot, and sometimes it means that you will shoot enemies on accident. Was there a bonus up there maybe? I should check that. I still can't remember where all the bonus rooms are, so sometimes I will just duck on all the pipes to make sure I'm not missing any bonus room. 100 coins will give you an extra life, so... World 3, 3 and 7 lives. This is looking pretty good so far. These worlds with the mushrooms usually contain a lot of moving platforms and difficult jumps. One of the big challenges in learning to play Mario, in my mind, is the jumping mechanic. Because when you jump, you can only control yourself in the air a very little bit. There's some inertia, so your control in the air is very limited. That means you have to plan your jumps, time your jumps, and also get used to that kind of sluggishness of trying to adjust your position in the air. Which is, I think, probably what takes the most getting used to, at least for me, trying to learn how to play Super Mario Bros. I take another fire flower. Here again, we know we are close to the boss because the fire breath appears. In this one I will just shoot him again since I have the shot, why not? There we go. I could have also gone under him or over him. This is the first time Lakitu appears. I love this enemy. Look at Lakitu up there, how he is in the cloud and scrummaging around, you know, in his cloud, like looking for an enemy to toss at you, like somebody looking in their purse, you know. He's looking, can I find an enemy? There it is. And also here I can defeat Lakitu by jumping on him since I can get high enough up there. But he will come back after a little bit. But I love how he is looking into his cloud. Can I find an enemy to toss at you? The enemies here have spikes, which means that, which indicates that I can't jump on top, can't kill them by jumping on them, because the spikes will kill me. I can jump while ducking, and there is a way of getting into that. It's very funny that I can jump while being crouched. It doesn't make any sense, but it works. And I think I can somehow crouch myself into this little position down there, but it's very hard. And there's always the time limit, so I would just not try. I would just not try that now. There we go. I think, if I remember right, the firework display happens when you have a certain time left, like a 3 at the end of your timer or something. There are some rules when the fireworks appear. Back in the caves. It's fun to go for high score, so that's why I usually try to collect the flower even if I already have it, just to get a little bit of more points. I forgot about this. There is a staircase here. There was something secret here, but I forgot what it was, and I guess it doesn't matter that much right now. So here we see enemies that have these helmets on. They cannot be shot. So in order to get rid of them, yeah, I cannot shoot them. A star, that's useful. Oh, a bonus room. Oh, that made the star kind of useless, okay. That was the sound of another extra life. This also takes some getting used to get into this little room up here. I love the design of the bonus rooms as well. Just so wonderfully done. The flowers will not come out if you are very close to the pipe. This is the game is trying to be fair, so that the flower doesn't appear right when you're right in front of the pipe. World 4, 3, 8 lives. This is looking very good. And I have the shooting ability, so I will use it. Why not? Shoot everything, it's fun. Ooh, how am I gonna get up there? Yeah, still can do it. I could still do it by running, because running allows me to jump a bit higher. I love how these platforms are connected by ropes, and there's some inertia, like how my weight is slowly causing the platforms to move. It adds a bit of physics again, and even more interactivity to the world. You feel like you are in control of some of the aspects of the world, which adds immensely, I think, to the gameplay. By the way, the enemies often bump off each other and change their motion as well, so there are some kind of funny interactions there. So this is the first castle that has a maze. If I go down here, I think it will keep repeating, because that's not the correct path. You see, it will keep repeating forever if I just go down here, which tells me that that's not the correct path. So instead I will go up here, and I think that is the correct path in this instance. And then it will continue to the next segment. And if I go up here again, if I go up, it will repeat. You see there, it reset, it repeats. But if I go down, it will allow me to continue. So the game here is showing me that some castles have these maze-like aspects where you have to find the correct way through the castle, otherwise it will repeat forever and you will never make any progress. This will be important later, in the later castles as well. I accidentally shot that turtle. That could have given me a lot of points again. Nothing. Oh, I thought there was maybe a bonus room there. Let's see. Here we go. Okay. I think there's a bonus room here. This always baffled me as a kid too, because there's a pipe going into nothingness, but it actually goes into a room, into a bonus room. Ah, I want those coins because I'm at 72 coins. So any coin helps to get more extra lives. As I said, I'm playing without cheats, without trainers, no save states, no warp zones. Every extra life for me matters, because the game will get quite hard later on. And I want to try to finish it today, so. The cannons are also fun. They shoot these little bullets that actually have arms and eyes. How cute. And again, the game is trying to be fair, because when I'm directly in front of the cannon, it will not shoot. Should I check if there's a... Yeah, there is. That hammer brother is quite tough, but I can try to shoot him maybe. Let's see. Get in front of him and shoot him. That will make it much easier. And I lost my fireball. This is the first bonus room we find that's underwater. So this is just a room to collect coins. But these elevators will push you down and kill you. But it gave me a bunch of coins, so it was good I went in here. Nothing, nothing, nothing. Duh, a star. I will use that. This is a fun thing too, to go in here when you're little, when you're small. Grab the mushroom here. Cool idea, cool level design idea. Try to go up here. Ooh, that was tough. Almost made a mistake there, but it's still okay. World 5-3. Let's see how many lives I have. Nine lives. This is looking really good. Here we have a new element. a bullet that comes shooting at me from like random places on the right side of the screen. Or at least it seems to be random to me. I never quite figured out the pattern. So it's just something to be aware of. Whoa. Ooh. Oh, there, I was very lucky there. Very lucky. After playing it for a while, I'm now used to the little extra jump that Mario makes when he steps on an enemy's head. But at first, that often killed me, the fact that he jumps off an enemy a little bit, and then you have to think about, am I going to land in the abyss? The 5th castle. This is where we get the giant long fire stick for the first time. There's actually some slowdown in the game here, but it's okay. And I am almost at the boss. We see the same pattern of rooms as before, but with more hazards now. I will just shoot this boss. That was a Lakitu in disguise. That's funny. I don't think I've ever seen that, or I forgot about it. That's funny that there was a Lakitu in there. World 6. Oh, I'm up here. I can kill this Lakitu. So... okay. I have two screens here. One shows my direct MiSTer output, and the other one shows the capture video signal. So that's why I'm looking over there sometimes to the left. Make sure the capture is still working. Here we go. Okay, so 6-1 is not that hard. Ah, nice, another bonus room. I forgot what 6-2 is all about. Let's see. I mean, this brings me close to another extra life. Can I get more than 10 lives? Let's see. I seem to remember that something funny happens when you get more than 10 lives. Okay, I cannot shoot this guy, but I will still go for the extra item here. Oh, another water bonus room. There's a lot of bonus rooms in World 6 too. Small elevators, but they will still push me down towards my death. Although I can shoot these, yeah. Here we go. Do I have 10 lives now? Let's see what it says. When I finish this. I seem to remember there was some glitch when you get 10 lives, but I'm not 100% sure. Is there something hidden here? No. Could that be another bonus room? I don't think so. There's a lot of bonus rooms in World 6 too. It's almost like they designed it to give you lots of coins and extra lives for the later worlds, maybe. Kind of a world to restock on lives a little bit. Okay. I didn't even check for a bonus room there. Nothing here. Let's exit, see how many lives I have. I think I have 10 lives now. Look at this, I have 10 lives. There's a glitch. The display is kind of glitching out and shows a little symbol instead of the 1. It's almost like the developers didn't expect the player to get 10 lives or more. That's funny. I remembered that from some of my practice runs, that there was something, but I didn't remember exactly what it was. So, oh, can I? I can. Just barely made it up there. I was lucky there. I was very lucky. Now I'm small, and I'm small in 6'3", which is not so great. I would like to have a flower here to help me when I get to the castle, but I don't. So now I have to finish this castle without the flower. The 6th castle. But I have 10 lives, so it should be okay. Although, oh, there will be a mushroom. That helps a lot. Okay. The difficulty starts to ramp up in World 7 and 8 for sure. It becomes much harder there. Okay, good. I got past it. Now I feel confident, because even if the boss hits me, I can still make it. What happened to that fire? Okay. The fire hit me, but luckily I had the mushroom. World 7, 1 and 10 lives. Oh, there are a lot of cannons in this world, but remember, they will not shoot when I'm very close to them. And also, I think I remember there's a trick. If there's 3 bullets or more on the screen, no more bullets will be shot. The game has kind of a maximum number of bullets it can display or something. Come on, something. Nothing? Really? Nothing. Okay. Bonus room. Let's see. Playing Super Mario Brothers without warps. Oh. Use my shield that I get from losing the mushroom. Is there a mushroom here? What? There's nothing? Oh man. But here. There's a mushroom up there for sure. Yeah. That's good. I didn't run. It takes Mario a little bit to start running, so... World 7-2 with 10 lives. This is looking really good. This is one of my better runs through Mario. This is, in my mind, one of the hardest levels in the whole game. World 7-2, the water level with so many of these white squid that move diagonally and will come hunting you relentlessly. Oh, the controls are so indirect. Oh, that was close. So indirect and everything is so diagonal. The motion. Okay, here we go. This is looking good. I'm getting to the hardest part of this level. This is this one. Because there's no room up there. So I will try to lure the squid. Lure it here. Come on, come here. Over here to the left, please. Further, further, please. Yes. And now I will go past it. That was some luck there, but also a happenstance that I was able to collect all the coins without losing my mushroom. Can I get past these squid? Yes. Okay, one of the hardest levels completed. Seven, 3 and still 10 lives. This is one of those flying fish stages. I'm okay with this. I don't think it will be much of a challenge. Notice how the fish can make the turtle to turn around. That adds some kind of unpredictable behavior there a little bit. There, again. You can't be sure of their motion. They might bump into a fish. I love such interactions between enemies in games. They make it a bit more unpredictable and also add to this idea that we have a world here that exists outside of the player's actions. The castle in World 7. 11 lives now, 11 lives, wow. This should be straightforward. This is another one of those maze sequences. I think it's up, middle, down. Up, middle, down? No, it repeated. Then I think it's up, down, down, no. Wait, was it down, up, down, middle, up, I think. Down, middle, up. I think that's... Yeah, and this one is another... oh no! I lost my fire flower. I have 10 lives. But of course now I have to finish this somewhat difficult castle. Being small. So, what did I say? Up, middle, down? Up, middle, down, right? No, down, middle, up. Down, middle, up. Down, middle, up. And then the next one is, I think, up, middle, up. I don't remember. Up, middle, middle, and up. Yeah, that was it. Okay, up, middle, up. Now, the boss. Bowser. Fake Bowser. Disguised Bowser. Jump under him, move under him, did it. Easy enough. I am in World 8-1 with 10 lives. Notice the glitch with the lives. I managed to collect so many extra lives that the live display glitched out on me. Here, a lot of little holes, difficult jumps. No bonus room, no bonus room. Nope, nothing, nothing. There, bonus room. I want all the lives I can get to help me in this final world of the game. Man, this game is so much fun. I love it so much. I mean, it's funny to think about. Basically, I know this from my childhood and I'm still playing it now. It just never gets old. In fact, it feels even more fun now than when I was little. There. Run over these little holes. Could I have gotten a mushroom there? I didn't even check. Also tough. Lots of little holes. No bonus. And is it the end? No, not yet. A hard jump. An even harder jump. I remember this one. And then eventually I think there will be a really long jump. No? Okay. Just this. Whoa. Almost lost my concentration there. World 8-2, getting close to the end. Can I finish Super Mario Bros. Today? No warps, every single world played. This is... this one and 7-2. Some of the hardest levels in the game. Lakitu, I will defeat him up here. Definitely. I will collect an extra life here, because there is an extra life. Now, in order to collect this extra life, I will have to allow it to move. Ah, I missed it. No, there it is. Oh, it went into the hole. Okay, I didn't get the extra life, but I will just keep going, keep going. Yeah, this is what I meant. This is what this game kind of rewards courage. Oh, can I still do it? No. I don't think I can make this jump. Let's try. I can make it, yeah. I was still able to make it by running there. Wow. The game rewards courage. if you hesitate and try to move backwards, because Mario has inertia, does move a little bit sluggishly, oftentimes you get punished for hesitating and trying to move backwards. The game rewards courage by just keep moving, keep going. Oftentimes, that's the better strategy. Maybe, I will just go up here. Okay, 8-3 is the next level, and then 8-4 is the final castle. And I have so many lives, it would surprise me if I can't finish it now. We'll see. This is also a very hard level, but I love this. Look, we have castle walls in the background. Another change of scenery here to show me that I'm getting close to the actual Bowser castle here in the game. We see for the first time castle walls in the background of a normal, regular level. A mushroom. Oh, I should have just run faster. Lots of Hammer Brothers in this level. Lots. I'm down to 9 lives again. 9 lives. But now I know there are some... Oh! I stupidly thought I could run under that turtle. 8 lives. Just gotta concentrate. Jump over this turtle. The Hammer Brothers. Just do the dance. Do the Hammer Brother dance. There. Wait for this one. Do the Hammer Brother dance. Stare him down. And then grab the mushroom. Where's the mushroom? Here. Okay. This game is so cool. It's just so much fun. Okay. Now, what killed me last time? I forgot. Something here killed me. I think it was it these Hammer Brothers? I think it was. That is looking good. Nothing, but it's okay. This... I will jump over these Hammer Brothers. There are so many of them just standing there. I will just try to jump over all of them. There's a hidden stone here inside the wall that almost looks like the wall. Is there maybe an extra life up there? No. I think this is the staircase to the final castle. I did it. I'm in the final castle of the game. Stage 8-4. But I'm small. This is hard. This is another maze. A little bit different maze this time. It's all about which pipe you go into. I will not go into any of these pipes. But there is a pipe I have to go into, this one. Otherwise it will repeat. If I don't go in here, it will just repeat forever. And then here, there's another certain pipe I have to go into. I remember this because I practiced it quite a bit. Here, this pipe is the one I have to go into to keep moving forward. Now we have a bunch of flying fish. And here, another pipe I have to go into, I think. Now I'm in the cellar of the castle, the flooded cellar, basement. I wish I wasn't small though. And I haven't found the mushroom here yet or anything. There will be a Hammer Brother here, and that's a tough one. I should have jumped on him. I tried to jump on him, but too late. Too late. 7 lives. 7 lives. Can I make it? That Hammer Brother is tough. With no fire shot. Next time I will try to jump on him immediately, because it looked to me like the Hammer Brother hesitates a little bit before he shoots at me. So in that first hesitation, maybe... Oh, this again. Just have to be fast. The water again? No, not yet. The water. In that first hesitation, maybe I can jump on the Hammer Brother and get rid of him. The water. I wish there was a hidden mushroom in here somewhere. I bet there is, but I certainly haven't found it. But it would help so much to just get one mushroom in this castle. Now, there will be the hammer brother. I will try to jump on him immediately. Yeah, that works. That's the trick. Okay. Now, the final Bowser. The final Bowser. One under. I did it. I just went under him. I finished Super Mario Brothers. No cheats, no trainers, no warps. Thank you, Mario. Your quest is over, the princess. We present you a new quest. Push button B to select the world. I did it. 621,250 points. Not my best high score yet. For an expert, this is nothing. People play through Super Mario Brothers all the time. But for me, I think I still feel like it's an accomplishment for me. I don't know why. We present you a new quest. Do I have to push something? Push button B. Okay, B. So now the game starts over again. My high score is listed here. You see, I had a better high score even earlier today when I practiced. When I press start, now B, you can see on the top, I can select a world now by pressing the B button. That is new because I finished the game. I can select a world. And also, if I just start with world 1-1 now, you will see this is a new game plus now. I totally forgot about that. I think I knew this as a kid, but notice here, look, the enemies, they are faster and they have helmets now. So the enemies changed. And the mazes, I'm pretty sure that, I'm not 100% sure, but I'm pretty sure, I think that the path through the mazes in the castles also change in this new game plus. See, there's more enemies, different enemies. Is it a different level design? I don't think so. Is the level different? No, I think it's this. I honestly can't tell if the level is different. It looks funny to me. Is the level design changed? Okay, well, I finished through it once. Now, of course, I could play through the New Game Plus. Try to finish it again. No clue what happens if you finish the New Game Plus. If then, maybe something else happens. It'd be interesting to try out. Here also, right? They are not turtles anymore. They are the helmet guys. But the level design seems to be the same. Okay, but I will stop here. I will do one thing really quick. I will do a reset to just check the first level really quick. Oh, the reset didn't reset the high score. And I can still select the world, so I have to do a hard reset. I have to load the NES again. Do a hard reset. And load Mario again. Really quick to just check. Oh, it's still, but this game doesn't have a battery. That's funny. Okay, I'm not sure what's going on. It looks like the MiSTer has saved the memory of the NES because my high score is still in there. But this game definitely didn't have a battery. I was just confused right now because the New Game Plus, did it change the level design? I don't think so. I think it's the same level design. I'm pretty sure it's the same level design. It just has different enemies because normally I go into this bonus stage and then I skip that part of the level. Great. Okay, well, you have seen the New Game Plus and me finish Super Mario Brothers. I hope you enjoyed this video and I could convey to you why I love Super Mario Brothers on the NES so much. Thank you very much for watching. If you like these types of videos, please like and subscribe. And I see you next time. Bye bye.